You know, I'm being towed because I'm in a non-driving. Why am I being towed again?
Because it's a non-working order as far as we can tell.
Okay. May I ask you to just
No, you need to stay out of the car right now.
pause for just a second?
No. If you're not gonna up it, then you need to back up and stay away from it.
Okay.
Because here's the bottom line is it needs to move every day. And you just said it was 2 to 3 days. Plus
It moved here Sunday,
okay.
so needs to move every day.
Yeah, and it's Tuesday. And here's the other thing. That is unsafe. That's considered unsafe.
Why?
Kids can get hurt, kids can climb in there. That's not a safe thing. Plus,
No.
it's illegal.
It's illegal.
It's illegal to have a vehicle that's not in complete condition on the city street.
It's complete. I have fenders. I have a front end.
It's not complete. It doesn't have the hood, doesn't have the fenders, it doesn't have the windshield wipers.
It's illegal to have a car that you're working on the street.
I'm not working on it in the street. I'm
No.
going to the paint shop tomorrow. I mean, you guys are. This is just unreal.
You must be Joseph then?
Yes, my name is Joseph.
And let me get this straight. You do not want
Take all the pictures
to
you like.
release the suspension so
I
that
didn't
this
get
doesn't happen.
You ain't getting no money out of me.
Go right ahead.
Alright.
This is absolutely unreal.
I just don't understand it. If you can release the suspension up so we don't cause damage, why you wouldn't want to do that?
Be my guest, man.
So you're telling us that you didn't want that done, right?
Well,
You were going to do it and
You were
now
going to do it, and you didn't want it done.
yeah.
Because you wanted
Yeah,
to
no,
do
it's-
something to cause damage to it. By the
No,
way you have your
I'm not trying to cause
By the way you have
damage.
your phone and camera out, that's what it seems
This
to
is
us.
just unreal to me, you guys.
who do you know that's a police chaplain?
Huh?
Who do you know that's a police chaplain?
My grandfather. My grandfather was sergeant. He retired in '97. Jim Pauley. I'm a good friend of Jim Pauley. Hanzik. Both of the Hanziks. I know plenty of police officers that are great friends.
And they'll be able to tell you why this vehicle's being towed.
This is just unreal. You guys seem like you have so much better things to do. I've had a car sit out. I've got 3 cars. I can't obviously drive them every day.
Well, here's the other. That one needs to have plates on it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't drive that every day.
It's
That's been in my garage.
It's required to have plates whether it's driven or not.
Okay, well, then. It's unreal, you guys.
What's unreal is you wouldn't want him to raise that suspension so that.
Well, may I do it right now? Before you tell me to back up away from my truck again? I can show you. I can drive it up there. I can save you guys a whole hell of a lot
It would
of
have
time.
been. It would have been a lot easier if you get driven up there.
Be my guest. You can be my
Now you
guest,
wanna do
officer.
it?
You want to drive it up there?
Now he wants to give you the keys to try it up there. Is that a possibility?
May I ask your name?
My name's Officer Zimble.
Zimble?
ZYMBALL
Okay.
207A.
You know, and I'm not trying to be one of those,
I understand
anti-cop. This is just, you're blowing my mind, guys. I've driven this every day with no problems. That's right. May I ask your name, ma'am? And what time did you guys get here?
I don't know, 1:15?
So we've been here for an hour. And how do you know this thing hasn't moved for a day, every day?
Just by the looks of it.
By the looks of it.
Okay, first of all, somebody complained on it. Second of all, the dust on it.
Who complained on
They
it?
don't leave a message. You call the mayor's hotline, they leave a message. We come out here and have to follow up on it. There's the amount of dust on that car. There's no fingerprints. There's no nothing. shows us that hasn't been moved in some time. Not to mention,
Fingerprints here. There's stuff all over this truck.
Because it was in the garage, because it's getting ready to get painted.
what I'm saying is, regardless of whether it moved, that's not a street legal car. It is unsafe and it's considered vehicle litter.
Okay. So, other than it being a dirty car,
No hood, no fender.
other than it being a dirty car, you have no proof that it doesn't move every day.
I told you, even if that, we could take that out of the equation.
But your original reason for tow is it hasn't moved in a day.
No, it didn't.
I
She
gave
said
you
it was an unsafe vehicle.
Regardless that it's street legal or not, you guys originally told me that you haven't.
No,
You're
that
towing
was-
it because it hasn't moved every day.
No, that's not what we said.
We said that was the original complaint, that it hadn't moved. That's what brought us here to look at it. Once we were here, we determined, guess what? It's not street legal.
Can I ask why you guys, did you guys knock? Or did we just not?
No, we didn't.
Because we've been sleeping. Obviously, it's.
So you just decided to show up and tow it. You didn't ask me if it moved or.
It
or
doesn't matter if
anything?
it moved or not, it wasn't street legal. If it was a matter of just not moving, I would have tagged the vehicle and then come back to make sure it moved.
So
But it wasn't legal. It's an unsafe vehicle to be on the city street.
There's plenty of unsafe vehicles.
And tell me
you,
where they're
Are you guys
at.
going to stop them?
You tell me where they're at and we'll go do it.
You call the mayor's hotline and you leave the
I'll just
address
call
and the
you guys.
vehicle.
I want to call you two personally.
That's
Have
fine.
you come out? Or you guys are just.
They give us a whole list of mayor's complaints that we have to do at night.
And so you decide, you know what? This is ridiculous. I would really like to know the anonymous call.
It's really up to the person when they arrive.
I know. God damn, he was supposed to call me today. He said first thing tomorrow.
Okay, it's
Come on.
not their fault. They're just doing what they're supposed to do. It's just.
No, I mean, we're fine with Sean, we're fine with Tom and Joe, Dave and Sumi. This guy's a male guy. We know everybody here.
It's probably.
Yeah, well, it could be the person down the street that just doesn't like driving by it. It could be
Yeah,
somebody's.
I'm by today.
Or
Pick
the
someone
child
that-
molester down the street. It's
It could
creepy.
be somebody's ex. It could be. There's so many people that call. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. I take it out on them. I
no,
know it
it's
sucks.
just, it's,
Yeah, it's stupid.
it's money that we
I
don't
know.
really have.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing we can do about it now.
You'll be able to go get that tomorrow.
Well, may I have my citations for whatever they are?
What site? There's no citations.
Just, there's no citations to be
So
towed.
how would we have known if we were going to
Yeah,
come out here?
I would just call it in as a stolen vehicle.
And when you
guys
when
say,
you call, they would advise you that it was towed by us and that it was at the impound lot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, well, you have a good night.
Yep. You too.
Sorry.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah. And be safe, at least.